1955 Ford Thunderbird here at Unique Specialty and Classics. This particular car will come with both tops that you can see in the background. We're going to get to that in a little bit. First of all, underneath the hood, Y-block 292 cubic inch V8 paired up with a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission. Let's take a look at the chrome on the front bumper, grille. Paint code T, so Thunderbird blue. You can see there's a little pitting on that front bumper. Paint shows well. It is a little older restoration. There's actually a photo album that will go along with the car. And check out the undersides. Underside extremely clean on this car. In the still pictures, you're also going to be able to see the engine bay, top up, top down, hard top on. All those still pics will be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. Does have the wire spoked wheels. It's not a wheel cover. They're a little pitted in areas. I'll kind of point those out as we go around this car. Up and down this passenger side, you can see it's really free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. Did notice maybe a little scuff right back here. Nothing too major there, and you can see again, little pitting, some peeling in that chrome and that wheel. C trim code. This would be the turquoise and white original interior car. Good look at the dash. Does come with the fender skirts also. Chrome in the rear bumper. Looking pretty good. Couple real small spots. There's just some slight pitting. Exhaust is exiting through the bumperettes. All right, so there is the soft top. And we're going to put that on the car, pictured up. Hard top. Both those will go along with it. CD changer is going to go along with. There's some manuals, and then there's that little photo album with the pictures of the restoration in there. That'd be the protective coating that can go on that back, kind of behind the seat, and then of course the fender skirts. Once again, all the still pictures on this car, uniqueclassiccars.com. A few notes from the technician that looked at this one. It does have a new fuel gauge and sending unit. So that is working, as well as temp gauge and the temp sender are new. Radio powers up, but not great reception, he stated. Check those undersides out, very clean undersides. Brake straight, brakes are 80% in the front, 90% in the rear. Tires a little older, date coded 2001, but in decent shape. Front white right wheel cylinder. There's a mouthful. Front right wheel cylinder does seep some. Up and down this driver's side, again, you can see it's free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. Fun car for local roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. So paint's still showing pretty well on this car for being older. Take a peek at the interior. Appears that has been restored also. Original power seat car. Good look at the door panels. Of course, remember, these start in neutral. I think we should fire it up. Let you hear it run. We'll take a peek underneath the hood, check out those other tops, see how they look on it. And Jason will take it for a drive at the end of this video, show you how it goes down the road. All right, so you notice the tachometer is working, albeit it bounces. Very common in these cars, it seems like. Looks like fuel gauge did come up, and that was a cold start. I wouldn't expect temp gauge to be up yet. If I let it go down to the low idle, you can see the generator light come on just because the idle is quite low, and clock is working. All right, we should be warmed up here. There you can see it, on that low idle. Stereo does power up. Again, technician mentioned is a little staticky, and that may be due to the lack of antenna. Pop the hood so you take a peek underneath there. Also, door closes nicely. and it does have a low idle to it. As you can hear, and you're going to see, I pop this hood open. There's a battery disconnect when it's in storage or in between drives. And again, Y-block V8, 292 cubic inches. You want to do any decoding at all, the data plate, it's on the cowl back here. You're going to see that in the still pictures. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and get the next top on so we can check that out. Stick around to the very end. Jason's going to take it for a drive, show you how it goes down the road. And soft top on. As you could see, it was separate from the car, but pretty simple to put on. I locked the pins in the rear first and then unfolded it out over the front. Rolled the side glass up. Black fabric. Looks like it's newer. I don't really see any rips, tears, holes, anything like that. And passenger side glass also rolled up. I think if you needed it to keep you out of a brief shower, sun, it's going to work just fine. I have a feeling the tops have been off this car more than they've been on. All right, soft top down, and you'll see it in the still pictures too if you want to take your time looking through the still pictures with it on there. All right, let's go ahead and get that hard top in the background. On the car, FYI, the stand does not go with the car. That's ours here for display purposes when we're picturing these hardtop convertibles up. And last but not least, the hardtop. One thing I wanted to point out too is we do have a little bit of delaminating of the chrome up above the front of that hardtop. So nice fit, latches on well. And FYI, so you know, the soft top on these do fold up, and it is behind the seat now, so if you needed to pull it out and use it if you just had the convertible top off and the soft top behind the seat, you can do that. Hard top, you'd have to leave at home, obviously. Painted to match, Thunderbird blue. Did notice a little bit of pimpling back here. I don't know if you can even see it there. You kind of can. Glass good on the rear, and a little bit of pimpling back here also. Nothing that's going to stop it from functioning if you wanted to use it on the car though. Rolled up the side glass, both sides, also nice fit there. And remember, fender skirts will go along with it. Jason's going to take it for a drive now here that we're in at the end of the video. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. Number to call, 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. Yes, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Jesus. Running on empty? Fuel up with us, George and Jeremy on Motorhood.
Jesus.
Tune in on YouTube where we dive into cars.
Who cares if it's hard on gas?
Our showroom.
One of 114.
And beyond. New episodes every week. Only on Motorhood.
Today we're taking a ride in the 1955 Ford Thunderbird in a brilliant light teal, you might say, a light turquoise, one of the best 50s colors ever. We have a tachometer on the far left that is working. Speedometer also working. Look at that beautiful thing. The sun lights it from behind. Clear lens. Some of the coolest designs in the 50s. We have a clock just to the right of that, and it is counting the seconds. The right turn signal does work. Fuel gauge reading half of the tank. Temperature gauge reading about a third of the way up from cold. Nice firm shifts from the automatic transmission. We have an automatic shifter right here on the center helmet. Easy to access. Remember, you start these in neutral, that's just the way they are. Aftermarket stereo. Very clear. It says Thunderbird on it. Fits in the factory location and is digital. There's a cassette. I have not tested cassette, but AFM is working well. Horn also working well. Nice ride in this car. Very responsive, as these cars are kind of small and it makes them more nimble. Power seat. Got the forward and backward working on that power seat. Up and down also working. Very cool. That turquoise color carries through, matches the chrome, and a little bit of darker green in here for quite the throwback look to 1955. Brakes nice and smooth. Wait for a little traffic. Just a subtle rumble. You can hear it when you get on the throttle, but it's really quiet when you're idling. Kind of classy. This car is a convertible with a hard top on today, and there is a soft top behind the seat as well. Corners, as you'd expect, that needle climbing. Sounds great when you get on the throttle. Check out all the pictures of this 1955 Ford Thunderbird at uniqueclassiccars.com.